Welcome back to today's video. I'm going to give you my story from where I came from to now. Some may say I'm successful. I don't really like saying it myself. It's a bit cringe because I feel like I'm miles away off from where I actually want to be. But also at the same time, I'm content with where I am because my younger self would be proud of where I am today. So let's talk right from the beginning. Obviously, I grew up with my mum and my dad. Obviously, they split when I was young. So one of those situations, when you're staying at your dad's at the weekend and whatnot. I wouldn't say I had an amazing upbringing. I was around people that I didn't want to be like. I come from a family where you could say, obviously my mum and my dad aren't, but there are situations where as a kid I was around drugs and stuff like that, and I never wanted to be like that. I guess you could have gone down that path. They say you're a product of your environment, but I never did. If anything, it motivated me not to be like that, not really to touch drugs or anything like that. When I was in school, I was always getting kicked out and sent home. I was up to mischief, could never really concentrate in class, never sat in my seat. But I realised as I got older, that wasn't me. I wasn't a naughty kid. I was just in the wrong environment, and that system isn't built for me. In school, I was selling sweets, I was selling watches, I was selling... So they do like save data files. I think it was the 3DS, where basically I would mod it so I can get all the latest Pokemon, and I'd sell all the Pokemon to the nerds to make a bit of extra change. I wouldn't... Because I didn't come from much money and I wanted money to make money, I'd actually starve myself in school because we used to get a token. Because at the time, obviously, my mum was on benefits. We would get a token and that would be worth like £2.80. So I'd sell it for like £2 to get my money up. And then I'd use that money to go buy some sweets and some Lucozades. And then from there, I'd sell in school. And obviously, I'd try and make a bit of profit for myself. After school, my own mum, and she didn't mean this in any bad way whatsoever, but my own mum said that I'd never get a job. Like, she didn't believe I could get a job. I got a job 2 weeks after leaving school. Now, it was an apprentice. It's like a business admin apprentice. I was living with my gran at the time, and my gran only charged me £100 a month. I thought it was extortionate because I was only getting like 500 to 550. The £50 was a bonus if you was like never late. And to be fair, I don't think I was late. I think I actually always got my bonus, so good organisation skills. Because my gran was only charging me £100, it did actually allow me, I didn't have much bills, it did allow me to try do a few businesses. My first business, you can actually see some of my older videos on this channel, was actually like a rap channel for like underground rappers in like the Manchester, Nottingham, Sheffield area. So I was just travelling up and down the UK, filming rappers, uploading it to YouTube. Quite successful, to be fair. I was just too young to monetize it and too young to give it consistency that it needed. When I got to, I think, 18 years old, I started on a proper wage. So I was getting like £1,200 a month, something like that. And I got offered another job at a call centre called Converges in Stockport, if anyone knows that place. So I started working there for about a year, I think. Again, I was still trying my businesses. I started a coffee brand called Hamilton's Blends. Big up the cocoa. So it was actually importing Colombian coffee from Colombia. So obviously I know a lot of people can get something in and actually like market it as, oh yeah, this is Colombian, and you never actually know. Whereas mine, I can promise you now, it was actually from Colombia. So I started the coffee brand again. I was trying to match with like Nescafe's prices. Now I'm older and wise, I realise that, you're not going to be able to do that. It's not possible to match a company like their prices. They're corporate, they're global, they're massive, Nescafe. So I should have actually priced mine dearer. So I was only making like £1 a packet. Yeah, so I was only making like £1 a packet on that. So it wasn't really paying the bills. Wasn't really selling a lot of them either. Wasn't really too clued up on e-commerce or anything like that. I ended up then getting another job at a place called Arrange My Funeral in Stockport. That was depressing. I was literally just selling funeral plans. I mean, obviously people do need funeral plans, but it was just so depressing, was not happy there. And I actually started, obviously, buying Bitcoin, trading Forex. And my mate Diggle at the time, big up Diggle. I started making a little bit of money. And obviously, I didn't have any bills to pay because I lived with my gran. So I was literally working on the phone. And I said to Diggle, I said, you know what, mate? Like, I've actually made like £1,000 this week. Like, I think I might just quit my job and just try this full time. So Digger was like, yeah, you know what you getting here, like 1,600, just quit. So then obviously like I'm gassed. I'm thinking, oh, I can quit my job. I can quit my job. And then, so yeah, I went into the boss. Obviously, I'm only young, innit? I went to see the boss and I said, oh, you know what? I don't feel well, mate. I don't think I can stay on the phone. Obviously, he sent me home. Got home. I sent him an email. If I can find the email, yeah, I'm actually going to attach it here because I think I've still got it in my emails from when I quit my job. Yeah, and I literally quit my job, traded Forex full time. Obviously, lost a lot of money through that, made a lot of money through that. Obviously, I helped other people make a bit of money through that. And I was buying Bitcoin at the time. Bitcoin at this time was like £250, £300. Obviously, I've held all that time for Bitcoin. I've dipped into it now and then if there's been like an amazing investment, but I've literally always had Bitcoin. So from there, I was just obviously trading Forex and I started like a mentorship group. I was doing fantastic on the mentorship group. Like I was popping on Instagram. I was the man on Instagram at that time. Obviously, at that time, you also get haters. Yeah, so there's this hate group called Forex Rob, and they would just trash my posts and then go scammer this, scammer that. This guy gets paid from affiliate marketing. He's not a real trader. Da 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 da. And it would basically it's just defamation, right? And he went deep with it, and then he ended up getting it exposed himself. Like his own photos got released, and he was just doing very childish stuff like putting melons under people's cars and yeah, it was just a weird kind of hate group, and they had like an army. It was called like Forex Rob's Army, and yeah, they would just go to like my profile, all attack it at the same time. If I went live, they'd all post it in the group, go live, just attack me, and I never give him the clout. I never actually responded, never give him the clout because I thought this is the only reason why he's doing it is because I'm popping. I'm the man at this point, right? So then after that, obviously being an affiliate, it was like made out to like, oh, when you win or lose, they make money, which is true. That is true. No one's ever denied that. I don't think it's a problem. So many people have affiliate links. I could say, "Oh, go buy some Viv Clean now. Here's my Amazon affiliate link." Are you bothered that I make a bit of money from it? If it's good, if I'm not selling you a dream, then you're not bothered. So after that, everyone started hating on being an affiliate. Even though I was helping people, people was making money. So then I thought, right, I'll scrap the affiliate. I'll do a free chat, a completely free chat, no affiliate, no monthly payments, nothing. So I started the free chat. Brilliant. Absolutely popping it was. But I felt like I wasn't getting the flowers that I deserved. So I thought, why am I doing this? I'm doing it basically completely for free at this point, and I'm not even getting just a little thank you. Like on my Instagram, I'm always posting like good, valuable, free information. Like I'm constantly going on about these Egypt properties at the minute, how the Arabs are investing in Egypt, and how it's a good place to invest right now, the profits that I've made. This is all free information, but I feel like when you give free information, you don't get you don't get the flowers that you deserve. So I ended up stopping the free chat. Obviously, time goes on. I started breeding the dogs a little bit. I started doing like the rare chow chows. I had one of the rarest chow chows in the world, a lilac merle. Obviously, not that rare now. And yeah, I made a lot of money. My biggest month I ever made was $450,000. Now, all of these months I was doing like £200,000, £300,000, £400,000. That all went into like property, stocks, and a bit of crypto and collectibles. Obviously, I started up a collectible business as well. So like buy and sell collectibles, Pokemon cards. So I've always grafted. Like I've done so many things. So to know when you get haters and they're like, oh yeah, daddy's money. Honestly, I get up every single day and I graft. I'm in the office today at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I'm here. I'm working. Do you know what I mean? Guru Collectibles hoodie. Like I don't stop. Like I've never had luck. I had a situation as well where obviously I split up with an ex-partner. Obviously, you know how they go. She took half the house. I lost a lot of money in the process. And I went and got it back again. So no one can ever say it's luck. Nobody could ever say it's luck because I've done it twice. I've got some part of success, lost a little bit, got it back again. Because success is like a roller coaster. Like it's not just going to happen overnight. It doesn't just drop on your lap. You're going to go through hard times. You just got to keep going. And what doesn't break you will make you in it. So I've got a saying that I say it's not on me, it's in me. When something bad happens, something good happens, it's I control it. Like I can only play the cards that I'm dealt. And with the cards I'm dealt, I try to play my best hand. From there, so obviously after making all this money, FX, crypto, It's a risk. A lot of people glamorize it, make it look like it's a get rich quick scheme, but it's really not the case. I've lost thousands of pounds in crypto, I've lost thousands of pounds in FX, but overall I have been profitable, which allows me to buy my houses. So from that, FX is stressful. I no longer promote FX. I no longer have a free chat because I could start it again and I could have a little affiliate link so I can make it free for people. But then people have a problem with me making money for helping you. Don't understand what the problem is. If you're profitable, why is it a problem? Okay, you are going to lose as well, though. That's your accountability because you do win and you do lose, right? A lot of people don't tell you this. So I can make a free chat and won't get my flowers for it. From there, with Forex being a risk and with it always being up, down, and stressful, I put all my money into property. Now I have a lot of Airbnbs, I have property in the UK, and that just gives me a lot more freedom, not as much stress. And obviously now I can do more content, but now I've got to the point where I'm 29 years old. I've already made money. I've already put my money into things that make me money. Now it's family life, and I also do need something to keep myself busy. So to keep myself busy is a collectibles business, but even a collectible business does well. That does about £2,000 a day. Then I do the mentorship for that. The mentorship I probably make about £500 to £1,000 a month. Maybe I don't make much from mentorship at all, screenshot included. But I'm helping people. I'm making money. I'm not bothered. I'm happy. Obviously, my properties make me money these days. I don't have the stress of having to trade FX. I do still trade FX. I do still trade crypto, but I mainly do crypto futures now. And it's no longer as much stress than it used to be because I'm not trying to, I want to make 200k by the end of the month. When you set boundaries like that, where it's, I'm not trying to make 200k or 400k at the end of the month no more, it becomes a lot easier. I'm not having the stress of, I need to show everyone how much I'm making today, which trades I've took, and so on and so on. Just makes life a lot easier. Like I'm at that place now. I don't need to make money anymore. I have money, and now I just want a peaceful life. So that's pretty much my story. The stabbing as well. Obviously, I've got a full video on that. I got stabbed in 2019. They took my dog, and yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, to be fair. I had a gaming van. So the gaming van, that was another business that failed, but I tried to put loads of PS4s in the back of it, turn it into like a Fortnite party bus. But again, I like my freedom and I like my peace. I didn't want to have to go and work that, so I set it all up. I spent like £70,000 on it, and then when it came to it, we was having problems where I'd need to go to like the party and then fix the gaming van, like the screen on the side. They wouldn't know how to turn it on. Like it was a bit complicated, and yeah, it was just a nightmare. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to run it, so I sold that. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm investing a lot into Egypt, and that's why you see me posting a lot of Egypt. A lot of the content's on Egypt. Been on a few podcasts recently. Went on Rich Kids Go Homeless. So like I've been busy over the past like 6 years. I've been busy and I've done a lot, but a lot of people think it just landed to me. I'm no smarter than you guys, no smarter than anybody watching. As you can see from being in school selling stuff, going to Converges, I was working clay. I was working a takeaway job at the side as well. What I would do, this is how tight I was with money, guys. Yeah, how much I needed money to make money is when I went to this takeaway after the phone job with O2, I would eat naan bread and chili sauce because it was the cheapest thing I could eat that would fill me up, so I could save more money. I didn't have to spend £10 every night on a meal there, right? So like I've took sacrifices. I've actually took a lot of sacrifices to get to where I am, and all I ever do is try to help people. But a lot of people think, oh, I do it to make money from courses. When I'm a very transparent person, if somebody comes up to me and goes, oh, how much are you really making from courses? I'd actually tell you, like I'd show you the screenshots. I think I'll try and insert some on the video as well. I don't make much from courses. I've never have done. Every time I've made money, it's from the thing I'm talking about. And I think that's how it should be if you're a mentor. You should make money for being a mentor though. Like that's no problem. If you can teach people the right way and how to make money, I think you deserve to get some money for that. But people just don't like it, do they, these days? Like affiliate links and stuff like that. And also with a forex affiliate link as well, a lot of people get confused. They think if you sign up and you lose 100 quid, like the affiliate gets 100 quid or the broker gets 100 quid. It don't work like that. Every trade you make, you get spreads. Your spreads is the commission for the broker, and then an affiliate will get like 20% of that. So if you place a trade that automatically goes into like a pound, but minus a pound straight away, that's your spreads, yeah. And then I'll get 30% of that, so I'll get 30p. Right. Obviously, when you've got quite a lot of people, it does add up. It does make it a little bit better. But yeah, it isn't as glamorous as people think it is. But I hope you've enjoyed the video of my story and all the jobs that I've done, the stabbing and everything. If you've got any value from this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.